It has actually been a year or two since I watched this film, but trust me, this is not one that I need to rewatch in order to discuss in you, because it lives vividly in my brain, because this is Takashi Miike's Audition. If you've seen this, you know exactly why. I don't need to touch this again. I don't need to look at it. I don't even want to really hold this thing. It's cursed. I don't want to touch it. But I can talk about this from memory because wow. I honestly struggle a little bit more than I would like to with the films of Takashi Miike, which is especially disappointing because Audition was the first one that I saw, and it's a film that blew me away to such an extent that few films have in the decade since I first came across this film. But as much as I enjoy his zaniness and his chaotic nature, I have struggled a little bit with films like Ichi the Killer and Dead or Alive especially I really wanted to like but just couldn't get along with. But this film is a genuine masterpiece because it so perfectly balances out that classic Takashi Miike madness with some real grounded drama and a lovely, patient build-up to some of the most outlandish horror sequences ever put to screen. The film is really smart in that it starts off as a kind of drama with some comedic elements as well, and it slowly just morphs into something completely unpredictable, completely horrifying, induced with dread, an atmosphere that is so oppressive that it reminds me of The Shining more than anything else. The moment that that bag moves, and you know exactly the scene I'm talking about, if you've seen the film, you know precisely the second that I'm talking about. As soon as that happens, the film just completely flips on its head. It's completely different from every single moment after that, and it only slowly ratchets up the tension until it's completely unbearable before an explosion of violence at the end that is unlike anything I've really ever seen. And not only is it a really effective and well-made horror film, but it's just a damn good film. It's patient, it's really intelligent in terms of its examination of its main two characters. I think that the film actually utilises those two characters in some really interesting ways to comment on gender roles in terms of how both characters either fit into or completely defy the gender roles that are generally prescribed to them. It's excellently paced, it's unpredictable, it's well written, it's well shot. There's just everything to like. The performances are stunning. If you have not seen Takashi Miike's Audition, don't read anything about it. Just go and check it out as soon as you can because it's a film that you are never going to forget and it is superb.